Miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. His guys with 2 straight home defeats to start the year, trying to find that first win out here on Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. And off we go from Tampa. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes...
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time, and they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. It sends a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. He will throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Matthew Wright to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Buccaneers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. That's complete into Mecca Ibuka. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good. We're up 1st down.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and goal.
Right back to Irving. And he's going to have the 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 6. And a 1st down.
He'll go again here with Irving. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He takes off, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Panthers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and goal.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Now Young. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man. Teteroa McMillan. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Panthers.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
Brings up fourth and
Now
goal.
it's fourth and goal.
Matthew Wright on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Wright's kick is good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that would be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. trying to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Cam Taylor-Britt on that corner blitz in for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. That one taken in right side by Leggett from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run with Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Young. He'll find Andre Yosibach. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Young. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Right's kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the offense.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think of you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is, I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. This is Irving. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. That brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Bucs move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Young to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And into the hands of Coleman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Back to throw. That's his tight end, Otten. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It's 4th down.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Okay, and instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Panthers.
To throw, Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the ground, it's the tight end. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
That's another Panthers 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Panthers.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he will score. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. His 1st in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Right, adds the extra point. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Buccaneers 14.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. A short one there to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Past midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
16 more yards.
It's Otten in motion.
First down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
Man in motion is Coleman. On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run with Irvin. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. And a first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He keeps it himself.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd goal.
Irvin will take it in. Touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The PAT, up and good. And the Buccaneers have cut the deficit to 5.
Buccaneers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. Uh-oh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Panthers offense and receiver Tenaroa McMillan set to take over once again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On 2nd down, Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Travis Jones getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He finds Austin with the grab. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Young hands it to Hubbard. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
That's complete to Coleman. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47.
The handoff, it's Irving. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 39.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. He'll try to run for it. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2. At the Panthers.
Here's Irving. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And back, a thing of beauty. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those two off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The Panthers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Young. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. They'll go again here with Irvin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. The catch made by McMillan. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. Hubbard. Not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Panthers.
To throw is Young. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll go up now for second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To the left side to Godwin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
To Chris Godwin.
They'll throw out of the gun. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give. It's over the middle of tight end Otten. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3 yards. And the first down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, like you roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs, and it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each